It was really cool as this thing became more and more real to be able to pick up the phone and kind of gauge their temperament to where everyone was at, and hey, if this opportunity becomes real, would you come with? And you think you have a good relationship with guys, and you think that, you know, through your friendships and your professional working relationships with them, that you hope they'd say yes, but you're not quite sure, right? This is when you're dating your wife or your girlfriend, you drop to a knee to ask her to marry you. You hope she says yes, you know, but you're putting yourself out there a little bit. And so when I picked up the phone and called those guys, and they immediately, resoundingly said yes, you know, with the same amount of passion and energy that I had when Kent State contacted me about the position, I knew that I had the right guys. And you know, in these past 6 years, I've only been away from Coach Kaufman for 1 year, and you know, leaned on him in a lot of different ways in that 1 year, just bouncing ideas back and forth off one another, and I'll lean on him the same way here. And then Coach Sauter and I, we actually shared a ticket office that really isn't much bigger than this room, quite honestly, when we were at Eastern Illinois together. And you know, he's one of my guys that I've been in the foxhole with for a long time, and really, really happy to have all of us back together. I love hanging out with my family. So if I have downtime when I'm not doing something football related or training related, I'm going to be with my family. I love to cook, so I'm going to be behind the grill. I'm going to smoke some ribs. I'm going to throw some steaks down. The players will benefit from that, from an occasional meal. Every now and again, they'll come over to the house, and I'll whip up some food for them. And then we have my wife and I's first offspring, or child, if you will, is a 90-pound pit bull named Champ. And so taking him for walks and training him, I love spending time with my dog, cooking, and being with my family. From a macro standpoint, I guess the first thing everyone's going to tie it to is our tempo of play, and that we're going to be fast. But for us within our walls and within our football family, it has dual meaning, if you will. Everything that we talk about in terms of having fun, being accountable, being smart, and being tough go into your total approach to life, okay? So you need to have passion and energy and have fun for everything that you're doing. Otherwise, why are you going to take the time to do it? You know, you need to be accountable on and off the field, that people are relying on you. If you set a meeting time, that you're going to be there, that you're not going to waste people's time, because if you waste people's time, you steal people's time, you're the greatest thief of them all, because you can never get that resource back. So if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And we're going to mean what we say on and off the field, and that's going to carry weight in everything that we do and the way that we approach our day-to-day life. We're going to spread the field from horizontally and vertically. We want to put stress on the defense that we're playing, and use every blade of grass. You know, the field is 53 1/3 yards wide, and we want to use every inch of that space. We put a lot on our quarterback. I think from afar, and people that aren't really in the know, they look at our system and think it's overly simplistic, that we don't ask them to do a whole lot in terms of identifying the protections based off the fronts and getting us in the proper calls. We're going to ask everything that a West Coast style or a pro style system asks their quarterback to do in the full allotment of the play clock. We're going to ask our quarterback to do the same in 12 to 13 seconds in between each snaps. Yeah, so the 3-4 defense allows us, you know, that's our base structure, but the one thing that the 3-4 gives you is it allows you to be very multiple with the way that you're going to be able to attack offenses. And with the variations that Coach Kaufman has and the background that he has in the 3-4 system, we'll be able to present a lot of multiple looks, both in the front and in the coverage in the back end, that will be unique for the league and will be a little bit different than what most offensive coordinators are seeing week in and week out within the MAC. And because of that, it'll give us a competitive advantage, and it'll be fun for our kids, because we'll be asking our guys to do a lot of different things, to where they're not just, you know, locked into being a pigeonhole Mike, but they can do a lot of different things. And then when NFL scouts come through, they'll see our defensive guys in particular be very multiple and put down a lot of skills on tape that transfer to the next level.